Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing ads power and we're doing 922S5 proxy to set up bulletproof TikTok personal account. So what is a TikTok bulletproof personal account? Essentially what it is you're always going to have a backup plan so that if TikTok basically disables an account, instead of it flagging the IP address and you requiring to get a new ISP or for you to use a new laptop or for you to have a Shopify site go down with DMCA, and then every time you add a credit card, that credit card gets suspended. This is the way that you bypass that. I've been using this for years. As of recently, I've noticed that it's become increasingly important to basically have a structure and a setup like this. So I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do it. So the two programs that you're going to need is Ads Power. You guys can use the basic Ads Power. It gives you access to 2 profiles. It's typically enough. I believe it's $9 a month to do that. So I have browser profile 1 here and browser profile 2. You just create a new profile there. I use it specifically for TikTok ads. You can use this for Facebook, affiliate marketing, Taboola, anything that you guys want to optimize your ads for, and always have a backup plan. This is what you're going to be using. So Ads Power is what you're going to need. Another thing that you're going to need is 922S5 proxies. So these are basically residential static ISP proxies. They're a little bit different than if you were to just use like a VPN. So most of the time if people are thinking like, oh, I'm just going to use NordVPN. No, that's kind of server-based peer-to-peer. This is a static ISP. So this is actually showcasing that you are a physical resident every single time. And that's going to become valuable in a second once I teach you guys exactly what this is for. So I'm not going to teach you guys exactly how to structure the Ads Power or the 922S5. That's for the FutrGroup members. But if you guys have problems structuring this or setting this up, I'm sure there's a lot of YouTube tutorials that you guys could use to sort of figure out exactly what I'm talking about here and how to set this up the way that I have it set up. Now, once you get here, you're going to have to recharge your IPs, right? So it'll standard on default be to ISP proxies. You're going to swap that to static ISP proxies, and you're going to want to recharge this, right? So right now it shows 0. I have a browser profile active and open right now, but if I wanted to buy it, I'd just click recharge, and then it'll prompt me into being able to recharge this essentially. So in Sun Browser, one thing to keep in mind is this is going to pop up once you go ahead and you launch this. So as you can see here, it has the anti-detection browser. If you connect 922S5 directly to Ads Power, which it'll give you a tutorial on how to do, once you open this, it'll just automatically prompt in that proxy directly. You right click it, forward to proxy, and then you can see 4 and 3 here. So a little bit of homework to figure out. I'm not the guy to teach you how to do that, but if you guys structure this and set this up, it's super easy to get a hold of. And then on Sun Browser, when this opens up, as you can see here, it's static in Florida, USA. I went ahead and I created a ad account on TikTok, and you can see here that I have verified the business. This business verification, I do not have an EIN. I'm a Canadian, and this was done through engineered documentation. That is being taught inside of FutrGroup so that you guys can permanently have 50 verified business managers, 100 verified business managers. It's completely up to you. And why that's important is because, first of all, with verified BMs, you're going to get improved CPMs. You don't have to worry about ads not spending. Like on day 1, your ads are just going to rip right off the bat. You're going to be able to scale to 500, 1,000 in ad spend very quick, pretty much on day 1. And that's something that to me is very valuable in my business. If I have an ad account go down, I need backups. And these are the way that I structure my backups. So once again, this is just a tutorial, but if you were to see my Ads Power on my personal side, it's full. I mean, top to bottom. I have over, I think, 50 ad accounts currently at the moment with this documentation verification method that I teach inside of FutrGroup for the FutrGroup members. So just to show you, it's a completely brand new Gmail 1 email, tax season 9, tax season LLC. This LLC doesn't exist, and the browser is showing as no blacklist, completely anonymous from Bunny Communications, which is structured through 922S5. Now, how I'd structure the TikTok Ads Manager to bypass the phone verification. There's a phone app called Burner App. Burner App allows you to create basically a 2-form authentication number so that when you create ad accounts at scale, you can create the ad account using a phone number. I don't use email, I use a phone number, and then I just have the Burner Phone app on my phone, and I create as many verification phone numbers as I need that are located in the United States. Then when I go ahead and I structure the business information, I am entering in whatever information I want, and then I'm providing that information to the engineer documentation. And then you go ahead and you get these businesses verified within 1 to 3 days. So the entire process, you're kind of like farming these accounts in the beginning, and then you sort of have this massive list that you can go to and basically launch campaigns as quickly and as aggressively as you want. And if one goes down, not a problem. The URL may still be restricted, but you can just go ahead and duplicate, create a new product URL, and get that pumping. And that's why I always have multiples. If another big tip that you guys want, create duplicate product links if you guys are scaling a product very high, and run that duplication product link on different ad accounts so it doesn't trip the system as circumvention, right? So if I have shop1.co/product, I'd have shop1.co/product2, and so on and so forth, essentially, so that you basically are running the same product, you have the same ads, but on different ad accounts you have different URL strings. So if one ad account gets suspended, 10 don't get suspended. You know what I mean? Because it goes off of the URL string. So that's some information for you guys. I hope you guys found that video helpful. If you guys want the full tutorial, exactly in depth on how I do everything and how I structure everything, it's going to be inside of FutrGroup. So exciting time for the members inside. And this is the type of value that we bring. So if you have any questions or concerns about what we bring in FutrGroup, basically this is what we talk about. We talk about the end game level, which is still useful for beginners. It's useful for all classifications of e-commerce individuals, but at the moment we're tailored towards advanced individuals. So without further ado, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys inside FutrGroup. Take care.